The air in the car felt too thick, like I was breathing through a straw. My hands gripped the steering wheel, knuckles pale, as I stared through the rain-slicked windshield at the restaurant across the street. There she was, my Emily, laughing under the soft glow of a chandelier, her head tilted toward her boss, Marcus, in a way that made my stomach lurch. His hand brushed hers on the table, lingering just a second too long. I told myself it was nothing, just a work dinner. But the way her eyes sparkled, God, I hadn't seen that look in years. We'd been married 7 years, Emily and I. 7 years of coffee-stained mornings, shared playlists, and quiet nights on the couch. She was my anchor, the one who made sense of my chaos. But lately, she'd been distant, her phone always buzzing, her smiles a little too quick, like she was hiding something behind them. I'd ignored it. Work stress, I thought. Her promotion at the ad agency had her working late, always with Marcus, the slick creative director who wore his charm like a tailored suit. I pulled my jacket tighter, the rain tapping a restless rhythm on the car roof. I wasn't supposed to be here. I told her I was working late too, but curiosity, or maybe dread, had dragged me to this upscale place downtown. The kind of place where wine glasses clinked and secrets hid in plain sight. I watched Marcus lean closer, his lips moving, her laugh floating through the window like a blade. My chest tightened. Was I imagining this? Was I the paranoid husband, seeing ghosts where there were none? Inside our home, the signs had been there, hadn't they? Her late nights, the way she'd angle her phone away when texting, the new perfume that clung to her skin, sharp, like citrus and ambition. I'd brushed it off, told myself it was nothing. Emily loved me. She'd said it just last week, her voice soft but certain as we lay in bed. But now, watching her with him, doubt gnawed at me like a hungry dog. I needed to know. I stepped out into the rain, the cold biting my skin, and crossed the street. The restaurant door chimed as I entered, the warmth inside clashing with the storm in my chest. Emily's eyes met mine, and for a split second they widened. Guilt? Surprise? I couldn't tell. Marcus turned, his smile faltering, then recovering with a practiced ease. David. Emily's voice was bright, too bright. What are you doing here? Thought I'd surprise you, I said, forcing a grin. My voice sounded foreign, like it belonged to someone calmer. Mind if I join? Marcus waved a hand, all charm. Of course, man. Grab a seat. We're just wrapping up some campaign ideas. I sat, the leather chair creaking under me, and ordered a whiskey I didn't want. The conversation flowed. Work, clients, deadlines. But every word felt like a chess move. Emily's laugh was tighter now, her glances at me quick and searching. Marcus kept talking, his voice smooth as silk, but I caught the way his eyes lingered on her, the way his fingers tapped the table near her hand. My jaw clenched. I wasn't imagining this. Back home, Emily was quiet. The drive had been silent, the radio filling the void with some pop song I hated. She kicked off her heels, her movements sharp, and headed to the kitchen. I followed, my pulse loud in my ears. Everything okay? I asked, leaning against the counter. The kitchen smelled of her cooking from yesterday, garlic and rosemary, a memory of better days. She nodded, pouring wine. Just tired. Long day. Seemed like you were having fun with Marcus. The words slipped out, sharper than I meant. Her hand froze mid-pour. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing, I said, but my voice betrayed me, heavy with accusation. Just you two seemed close. She turned, eyes narrowing. David, he's my boss. We work together. That's it. Then why do you light up around him? I hated how small I sounded, how desperate. I saw the way he looked at you, the way you laughed. She set the glass down hard, wine sloshing. You're being ridiculous. You think I'm cheating because I laughed at a joke? God, David, not everyone's out to hurt you. Her words stung, but they didn't erase the image of Marcus's hand on hers. I wanted to believe her, to cling to the Emily I knew, but doubt was a splinter under my skin. Then show me, I said quietly. Show me your phone. Her face hardened. You don't trust me. Do you trust me? I shot back. Because you've been different, distant, secretive. I'm not blind. She stared at me, her breath uneven, then grabbed her phone from the counter and shoved it into my hands. Fine. Look. See for yourself. My fingers trembled as I scrolled through her messages. Work emails, group chats, a few texts from me. Then I saw it, a thread with Marcus. My heart thudded as I opened it. Late-night texts about campaigns, yes, but also inside jokes, emojis, a photo of them at a bar, her smile too wide, his arm too close. Nothing explicit, but it was enough. Too much. David, her voice was small now, pleading. Why didn't you tell me? I whispered, my throat tight. Why hide this? It's not what you think, she said, stepping closer. He's charming, okay? He makes work fun. But it's nothing. I swear. I wanted to believe her, but the text burned in my mind. I handed her the phone and walked away, the floorboards creaking under my weight. That night, I slept on the couch, the hum of the fridge my only company. Days passed, each one heavier than the last. Emily tried to bridge the gap. Small gestures, a hand on my shoulder, a soft I love you. But I couldn't shake the feeling of betrayal. I started checking her location, her social media, hating myself for it but unable to stop. Then I found it. An email she hadn't deleted, sent from her work account to Marcus. A single line. Can we talk? I'm feeling lost. Lost. The word hit me like a punch. Was she lost in our marriage? In herself? With him? I didn't confront her. Instead, I planned. If she was slipping away, I'd remind her what we had. I booked a weekend getaway. A cabin in the mountains where we'd spent our honeymoon. I told her it was a surprise, a chance to reconnect. She agreed, her smile hesitant but real. The drive was quiet, the forest blurring past, the air thick with unspoken words. At the cabin, we cooked together, laughed a little. And for a moment, I saw the old Emily, the one who loved me. But that night her phone buzzed. She glanced at it, then silenced it, but not before I saw Marcus's name. My blood ran cold. Answer it. I said, my voice low. David, it's nothing. Answer it. She sighed and picked up. Hey Marcus, can it wait? I'm with David. A pause. Then her face softened, and she stepped outside, her voice muffled by the wooden walls. I didn't follow. I didn't need to. The truth was clear now, a blade twisting in my gut. When she came back, her eyes avoided mine. He just needed a file, she said, but the lie hung between us. I waited until she was asleep, her breathing soft, her phone on the nightstand. I unlocked it. Her passcode was still our anniversary, and found the new texts. Marcus, telling her he missed her. Her, replying she felt the same. My hands shook as I read, the words blurring through tears. This wasn't just flirting. This was my world crumbling. The next morning, I didn't confront her. I didn't scream or cry. Instead, I drove us home in silence, my plan forming. Revenge wasn't loud or violent. It was quiet, precise. I contacted a friend in HR at her company. Sent screenshots of the texts anonymously. By Monday, Marcus was called into a meeting. By Tuesday, he was gone, his reputation tarnished. Emily came home crying, confused. But I held her, my face a mask of concern. You'll be okay, I whispered, my voice steady. She didn't know it was me. She never would. But as I held her, I felt the fracture between us widen. A chasm neither of us could cross. Revenge didn't heal me. It just left us both broken, her tears soaking my shirt, my heart a hollow shell.